Illinois is out there with Ordell, our mystery man number 34, Kostakis, and two others we'll tell you about as soon as they get to the ball, because we are underway tonight at Hartman Arena, and we have a foul called right away, and it's an early foul on Blake Ordell of Illinois as he stuck out an arm on Casey Barton. First foul comes 8 seconds in. Wichita on the ball, Jason Dewey chipping it down the field, looking for Michael Chang. He lays it off for Kevin Jackson, who tried to take it into the corner, and we have a whistle. There's a shout for handball, and it's called on the Piasa. So 2 quick fouls now for Illinois. Wichita gets a restart in a dangerous area. On the left wing, it's Chris Lemon standing over it. 3-person wall in front for Illinois. Whistle blows, Lemons approaches. Now it'll be Clare who comes out of nowhere, takes it, and he whistles it wide of the net. Came across the field. Barton played it back into the right corner. Jackson jostling with Kostakis, and Jackson shoved Kostakis down. That'll be a foul on Wichita there first. Illinois on the ball. It'll be their keeper Haggerty playing it down the left wing into the offensive zone. Blake Ordell on the ball, facing away from net. Nifty bit of footwork, but Lemons stays in front of him. Here comes a double team from Jackson. Ordell will slide it on back under pressure to Corey Scott. Corey Scott is a native Wichitan, at least listed as one on the Piasa roster. Ball along the near side boards. Michael Chang pokes it out there to Kevin Jackson. Good one-touch ball to Larry Martinez out ahead. Martinez down the left wing, slides it ahead for Chang. Chang will try the centering ball, but there's nobody in front to bang it home. And Illinois takes over. Out to midfield, only as far as Brent Hobson. He'll play it on back for Dewey, his keeper. Just underway tonight from Hartman Arena. Travis Pittman is on the pitch for the first time since the November 30th matchup against Illinois in Illinois. Pontoon Beach, to be precise. That's where he injured his ankle. He has not played since until tonight. Wichita in the midfield with possession. Brady Bryant chipping it down the field. Natan Modesto tried to get there, but he lost the aerial duel. It came back toward the Wichita bench. Matt Clare gets there. Clare squeezed by one defender, not a second. Ball poked through down into the corner. Clare will win the race to the ball here. It's around into the corner. We got a whistle and a foul as Clare shouldered a Piasa defender into the boards. Foul number 2 on the B-52s. Played out ahead for who we've decided is Aaron Guzman. He's on the roster as number 9. We've decided he's wearing number 15 tonight. Chipped down the field by Haggerty. Into the left corner, Nilber Nativo heads it back toward the center, but it's cleared out to center by Pittman with his forehead. Dan Sack on the ball, left side for Wichita. He'll dribble out of his own defensive zone. And he'll chip it down the field, looking for Modesto off the ricochet. And Modesto headed it goalwards. Haggerty had to make a save there. It's cleared out to midfield. Sack loses out to Guzman. Guzman taking it down the field. Around one defender, but he's taken off the ball by Martinez. And Illinois is caught out. Colin Lauder with pace down the left side. He centers it up, but Clare unable to convert. Now it's in front, and it's in the back of the net for a goal! Colin Lauder chested it in. And Wichita takes a 1-0 lead. He tried to center for Clare. A Piasa defender hustled back, deflected it back toward the board, but Haggerty had come out of his net. The goal was gaping, and all Lauder had to do was nudge it into the back of the net. For Lauder, his 4th goal of the season. He has scored in back-to-back games. And the goal is unassisted at 12:30 of the first quarter. Colin Lauder puts the B-52s in front 1-0. Illinois on the kickoff. Ball comes back to midfield for Cody Kostakis. Into the offensive zone, Blake Ordell. He'll line up a shot that's blocked by the hind parts of Casey Barton. Out to midfield, Ordell will play a long back pass. Haggerty settles it down. Haggerty slides it ahead for Kostakis and gets it right back. Clare and Cordovas pressing up the field. Haggerty chips it down the field looking for Zachary Cottrell. He's played off the ball. It came out in front, a good shot attempt, but it's cleared out by Chris Lemons before it ever got to Dewey. That was Ricky Farron who put that ball in front. Restart for Illinois as the ball went out of play. Kostakis, one-time shot for Jared Fulkerson, and he played it up over the boards and out of play. $11:54 to play, first quarter, 1-0 B-52s. Jason Dewey will carry the restart out to the top of his crease and fling it down the field. Looking for Eviel Cordovas on the left wing boards. Out for Pittman at midfield. He's quickly double teamed and banged it up off a Piasa player and out of play. Wichita will get the restart. Pittman plays it on back for Casey Barton. Slides it for Lemons, who miskicked it along the right wing boards. Cordovas had to come a long way to get there, but he did get there first. He lays it off for Clare. Now Lemons back for Barton in the midfield. Ahead for Travis Pittman. Left wing boards is Pittman. He'll cut inside onto the right foot. Lays it off for Clare. Clare back wide right for Lemons. Wichita advances into their offensive zone. It's Cordovas turning inside onto the left. Working it back for Barton. Good spell of possession here. Crossfield ball. Lemons had to hustle to get there first, and he turned it over. Blake Ordell will intercept the ball. Hustling back is Barton to recover. A double team comes, and Barton takes it away with a good, strong standing tackle. Now it's Matt Clare ahead for Pittman, and Pittman streaking down the left wing. Pittman will try a long-range shot. Diving low to his left is Haggerty to make the save. Travis Pittman looking spry in his first game back. Probably relieved to get those first touches and that first shot opportunity out of the way. Clearing ball headed forward by Lemons. Pittman lays it off for Larry Martinez neatly. Reverse ball by Martinez, intercepted though by Miles Abel. His long ball out ahead, played by Lemons, and Lemons is overrun. Deep in the left corner, Illinois has possession. It's centered up, the shot just wide, the rebound just wide as well. Nativo and Abel both had golden opportunities as Wichita got caught out defensively, but neither shot was on goal. And a foul call the other way. That's going to be on the person we think is Matt Bailey. He tripped Aviel Cordovas as Cordovas tried to turn it ahead down the left side. Wichita back on the ball after the restart. That's the third foul on Illinois. Long ball headed clear by Greg Kranz. Came all the way back for Brady Bryant. Just in front of his own 50-foot line. Dewey had a little trouble with it. Worked it ahead to Lauder. Now Hobson chipping it down the field. Michael Chang is unmarked. Chang chests it down, lays it off for Clare. Around one defender, but not a second. Good standing tackle to dispossess Matt Clare. Otherwise, he had plenty of options in front of goal. It's back with the B-52s. Clare works it wide right. In front, Chang with space. Got closed down, got the ball back. Blast the shot just high. Rebound comes all the way out to Nilber Nativo, but he's dispossessed by a hustling Clare, who plays a back pass to Dewey, and Wichita will change some things up. Great chance there for Michael Chang. Dan Sack, a long ball ahead. Chang in the right corner with it. Centered across the way to Larry Martinez. He cuts inside onto his right foot around two defenders. Tried to get back to Chang. It was intercepted. Only as far as Sack at midfield. He's overrun. Trying to come the other way is Nativo. Sack playing him off the ball and down to the turf. And that'll be a foul on Dan Sack. The third on the B-52s. 9:09 to play here in the first quarter. 1-0 Wichita and a Colin Lauder goal. Ball slid wide left for Cottrell in front of his own bench far side. He'll knock it on back for Alan Haggerty. Dribbles nearly to midfield, chips it down into the left corner looking for Ordell, but Sack wins the aerial duel and nods the ball out to midfield. Michael Chang on the right wing with it. Waiting for reinforcements, works it back for Sack. Dewey comes wide left for a pass. Sack tried to pass it, it got deflected by Ordell. Dewey had to retreat to play it, but did so safely and got it ahead for Brady Bryant. Wide right for Matt Clare. Ahead for Natan Modesto in the midfield circle. Modesto got caught up with a teammate but maintained the possession nicely. Passed it off to Barton. Square ball left side for Clare. He'll bank it off the boards ahead for Modesto just outside the 50 left side. On back for Pittman. Pittman has two defenders watching him. He'll chip it through them to Modesto. One touch back to Pittman. Pittman a drive with the left foot, and it's saved by Haggerty. Clever team play there between Pittman and Modesto. Now the other way, a shot from the angle by Kostakis is just wide of Dewey's net. Rebound cleared, but not out. Another try by Farron was blocked out to midfield. Now Nativo. Little 1-2. Nativo's got it back in the left corner. Pittman marking him. Nilber Nativo, the Brazilian, tried to nutmeg Pittman. Pittman wasn't having any of that. Ball cleared, but not too far. Corey Scott hustling up to get it just outside the 50, right side. Sliding it along the boards. Barton tried to intercept and couldn't. It came back to Scott. Now a good strong standing tackle by Modesto. A through ball by Barton for Clare. Clare takes it down the left wing, tries the shot, and a diving Haggerty got an arm to it to block it down. Approaching 7 minutes to play in the first. 1-0 Wichita. Another good tackle at midfield. Wichita tried to take possession, couldn't do it. Comes right back to Fulkerson for Illinois. Now long range effort forces Dewey into a fine diving save. Greg Krantz testing Dewey, and he dove to his left and punched it wide, and the rebound shot was easily handled. Long ball out ahead for Cordovas. Dispossessed, but not for long. Colin Lauder, wide right for Cordovas. He tried to cut inside. He had plenty of room to shoot with the right foot, but you know he'd rather shoot with the left. And that cost him as he was tackled off the ball. Blake Ordell on it at midfield for Illinois. Wide right for Fulkerson. Chips it over 3 defenders. And Illinois on defense have a little trouble moving it forward. Crossfield ball was headed by Jackson. Came down to Ordell. Now chipped forward by Abel. Dewey knocks it down in the left corner. Lemons plays it on back for Dewey around a hustling Fulkerson. Give Illinois credit. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight, and they've made life difficult on Wichita's defenders and Jason Dewey at times. 1-2 along the left wing wall with Cordovas and Jackson. Cordovas neatly steps around 2 defenders. Nice ball through to Clare. Clare on goal. A shot blocked by Haggerty. Rebound came wide to Clare. Cordovas takes it first time, and he scores! The Cuban Missile, Abiel Cordovas. The cushion header by Clare found Cordovas 30 feet out. He took it first time with the left, and it deflects into the back of the net. 8th goal of the year for Abiel Cordovas, and at 5:38 to play in the first quarter, Wichita leads 2-0. Timeout on the field. We'll take a 1-minute break. Wichita leads 2-0. 5:38 to play in the first quarter. This is B-52 Soccer on KGSO. Matt Clare will get credit for the assist. That's his 7th of the season, and makes Clare the first B-52 to reach the 20-point mark. 5:38 to play in the first quarter, and Wichita, through the goal from Cordovas and an earlier score by Colin Lauder, lead 2-0. The kickoff was put on net by Blake Ordell, or I should say over the net and into the Hooligans. The Douglas Street Hooligans, as always, out in full force behind the goal in section 108. Wichita on the restart, they send it down the field. It one hops into the gloves of Alan Haggerty. He'll heave it back down the field. Goalie's playing catch here almost. Ordell plays along the right wing wall. Good standing tackle by Larry Martinez to impede Ordell's progress. And the ball's played out to midfield. A through ball for Michael Chang, hustling down the left wing wall to get it. Chang trying to turn the corner, using the boards to make himself the ball, but it came all the way through to Haggerty, and Haggerty whacks it off the glass into safety. Chip back in by Brady Bryant. Martinez on it now for Wichita. Larry Martinez, a long range shot. He scores! Larry Martinez with the right boot. A perfectly taken shot by Martinez. A diving Haggerty couldn't get to it as it curled into the bottom left-hand corner of the net. Larry Martinez from Dodge City, Kansas has his 3rd goal of the season, and Wichita has their 3rd tonight with 4:56 to play in the first. They lead 3-0. I do not believe there will be an assist on that one. Maybe Brady Bryant. We'll get it clarified here as soon as we can. Illinois on the ball after the restart. Played across the field to nobody. Easy interception for Chris Lemons. Barton ahead for Clare left side. He'll poke it on back for Barton under pressure. Now Lemons right wing board. Sends it down the wall for Natan Modesto. Modesto trying to get around his defender, facing away from goal. He's tackled off the ball. Lemons stands in. Played it back into the offensive zone, but it's cleared out by the Piasa. and down into their offensive zone. Nobody there but Jason Dewey. Dewey will take it on his feet. Pass comes left side for Casey Barton, ahead for Kevin Jackson. Jackson on back for Barton. Chipped up off of Fulkerson and out of play. Wichita will get the restart. 4:11 to play here in the first. It's an unassisted goal for Larry Martinez. 2 of Wichita's 3 tallies tonight have been unassisted. Had a lot of space and just hit it sweetly from about the top of the 50-foot line. One of those that from afar it might look savable, but there's so much English on it that you better dive and be at full stretch, and even for Haggerty there, it did not matter. Wichita trying to maintain possession. They do with Modesto just outside the 50. Now it's Hobson trying to chip it in the zone. It got deflected, came wide left for Bryant. Back across field for Hobson. Hobson taking it down the right wing wall, shouldered hard by Greg Kranz. Kranz trying to play a diagonal ball down the field through to Fulkerson, but Martinez able to step in and intercept. And now a foul called along the left wing boards. That's on Matt Barely, we think, as he shoved down Modesto. That's 4 fouls on the Piasa. Off the restart, Matt Clare, check that, Modesto with it. Bryant through 2 defenders, wide right for Hobson. Hobson comes around inside onto his left foot, now down the left wing wall. Hobson into the corner. Hobson centers it up. It was knocked down by Haggerty. It came back out to Hobson. Hobson rolls it on back for Martinez. A long-range drive is blocked by an Illinois defender and out of play. Both teams make personnel changes. Brady Bryant sweeps the restart back to Matt Clare. Ahead for Cordovas. Cordovas will lay it off for Clare through 2 defenders. Matt Clare didn't control the ball at his feet. He got it caught underneath him, and Illinois able to clear it. Cordovas back on the ball, though, at midfield. And we have a whistle. And we have a foul. And the foul is called on the Piasa. The referee furthest from the play called an Illinois foul. That's 5. And so now the next Piasa foul will put Wichita on the power play. Travis Pittman with it for Cordovas. On back for Lemons. Pittman made a run, but Cordovas couldn't sneak it through. Pittman back on the ball. Nice back heel for Lemons. Lemons centered it up. Haggerty kicked it aside, and it's cleared out by Nativo to center. Trickling all the way back toward the crease where Dewey will gobble it up. He'll quickly roll it ahead for Matt Clare. Wichita will start back on offense again. Cordovas 1-2 with Pittman. Pittman, nice footwork to get around a defender. Nice spin move to get around him again. Long range right-footed shot for Pittman is squibbed. He didn't get all of it, and it rolled right into the waiting arms of Haggerty. Haggerty chips it down the field. There's nobody there, and it goes out of play. Wichita will get the restart at the top of the crease. 2:01 to go, first quarter, 3-0 Wichita. And we're waiting for the ball to be retrieved. Well, no. I guess the officials will say it banked off the dasher before it went out of play. And if it does that, if it doesn't go out of play on the fly, the restart is taken where it exited play. Now, if it hadn't hit anything on its way out, the restart would have been at the top of the crease. Larry Martinez on the left wing, on back for Daniel Sack. Across the field for Brady Bryant. Bryant probing with the dribble. Wide right, Cordovas. Cordovas tried to work a pass that was blocked nicely by Cottrell, I believe. And now some jostling at midfield, and bumped down was a Wichita player. That's going to be a foul on Greg Kranz. That's going to be foul number 6 on the Piasa, and it's power play time for the B-52s.
Foul on Illinois, there's 6. Automatic 2-minute penalty.
So Wichita will go on the man advantage with 1:33 to play in the first. Blake Ordell will serve the 2 minutes for the Piasa. Wichita's power play 5, Hobson, Lemons, Lauder, Chang, and Clare. The restart taken inside the circle. Lemons rolls it for Lauder, and Wichita will attack. Looks like a box defense on the penalty kill for Illinois. Hobson wide right. Back for Lemons just outside the 50. Left wing for Clare. Clare tried the shot. It got blocked right back at his feet. Across for Lemons. Chips it wide right. Hobson back for Lemons. Lemons for Claire, who runs onto it, touches it back for Lemons. Now it's Hobson, left wing, blasts it just high. Claire settles down the rebound on the left wing wall. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Hobson in front, stolen away and cleared to center. Chested by Dewey neatly as he was outside his crease. Hobson looking for Chang there, but the ball never came through. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Claire back for Lemons up top. Lemons deep in the corner. Lauder scores! Colin Lauder's got a brace. Goal number 2 for Lauder. Goal number 4 for the B-52s. This one comes on the power play with 39 seconds to play in the first. It's 4-0 Wichita. Colin Lauder swept it in with the left foot from a tough angle down low in the right corner. Chris Lemons gets the assist, his 5th of the year. And for the second time this season in PASL play, Wichita has built a 4-goal lead in the first period. Off the restart, a foul will be called on Wichita along the far boards. Kevin Jackson got a little too aggressive. He's called for team foul number 4. Restart down the right wing wall. Barton intercepted it. He got taken down hard from behind by Ordell, and that'll be a foul on Illinois. There's 7. Barton a little slow to get up, but he's all right, and Ordell was down there to check on him to show that he didn't mean any harm in that. Barton takes the restart. Wide left, Brady Bryant. He's got room to dribble. He'll work it ahead for Modesto instead. Modesto turning inside on the right foot and dispossessed. Good strong tackle by Guzman. Guzman around 1 defender, but not a second. Good tackle by Bryant to get it back. We're down to 8 seconds, 7. Larry Martinez on it at midfield. Wide right Modesto, 3, 2, rolled on to Pittman. Pittman a long shot, his palm just wide, and Brady Bryant put the rebound just wide as time expired in quarter number 1. Fine performance in the first 15 minutes for the B-52s. After 1, it's Wichita 4, Illinois 0. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with the second period after this. This is B-52 Soccer. Wichita takes the kickoff. We're underway in quarter number 2. And Dewey with a bad pass. He turned it over. Kostakis tried a chip ball that Dewey leaped to catch. Almost disaster right off the kickoff for Wichita. As Dewey gave it away. Wichita able to turn it ahead, but they turn it over at midfield. A steal by Kostakis. But Lauder takes it back away from him. Now Cordovas weaving through traffic. Wide right for Matt Clare. He'll hold it up for Colin Lauder, who's on a hat trick. Lauder couldn't beat 2 defenders. He's muscled off the ball by Matt Bearley. Lauder won it back, but not for long. And Nativo with the interception and a back pass for Haggerty. Wide right, good bit of skill to get around a defender by Greg Kranz. He's on the ball in front of his own bench, right side. Cordova's trying to prevent him from advancing, and he does. Good strong tackle by the Cuban Missile. But then Kranz caught up with him from behind and took it right back. Good individual duel. And now some space ahead. Nilbert Nativo was unmarked from the left wing, and he blazed his shot wide. It's into the right corner. Jared Falkerson on it. A lot better play from the Piasa here to start the second. Long-range effort from Bearley. Ricochets up off the wall, behind the goal, and out of play. .39 to play, first half, 4-0 Wichita. Rolled by Dewey for Brady Bryant. He plays it long down the left wing wall for Chang. One-touch ball, but Pittman didn't see it coming, and it rolls instead to Miles Abel. Abel at midfield, sweeps it wide left for Ordell. Ordell trying to get around Brent Hobson. Hobson denying him the wall. Ball being jostled forward. Hobson wins it and gets around a defender, but he's tackled off with the ball by Corey Scott. Brady Bryant has it now. Bryant dribbling ahead. Bryant inside the 50. Bryant takes it wide right, knocks it on back for Hobson. Ahead for Chang, he'll chip it back for Bryant along the wall, and he'll play it back to midfield for Travis Pittman. Pittman looking out ahead, slides a pass along the ground intended for Chang. It was intercepted, but only as far as Bryant to midfield. Now Hobson inside onto his left, ahead for Pittman. Backheeled for Hobson, but intercepted. Clever play by Pittman, but it didn't come off. Haggerty on the ball now for Illinois. Wide right, Corey Scott. He returns it to Haggerty. Pressure from Michael Chang. Haggerty dribbling outside his own 50, chips it over two defenders, but to no one in particular. Pittman running it down in his own defensive zone. Back pass for Dewey, who chips it forward to midfield. Aerial duel headed forward by Cottrell. Wide right. Sack got there first. He got taken down hard, and a foul's called on Illinois. That's 8 on the Piasa. Wichita quickly takes the restart. Chris Lemons dribbling cautiously ahead, chips it down the field for Chang, who tried to head it to the center for Lauder, but it got intercepted. Back for Clare, who tries a shot and almost banged it up onto the concourse. Thrown in by Alan Haggerty, but it's going to be intercepted by Lemons down the left wing wall for Wichita. At midfield, it's Modesto, quadruple team. Poked it through to Sack. Crossfield ball to Lauder right side. Lauder ahead for Larry Martinez. Martinez gets around a defender deep in the corner. Martinez centers, nobody home. It comes across Modesto, left wing has it. Barton returns it to Modesto. Crossfield for Lemons right side. Lemons ahead. Modesto dummies it nicely for Barton to run onto. Barton centers for Lauder, who chipped it just wide to the right of goal. Really nicely worked. Lauder couldn't convert for his hat trick. Martinez with a steal. Martinez with a shot high and wide. Space opened up for Martinez, and he just missed a second. And Illinois played it down the field and out of play. And it was Haggerty who did so Wichita will get a restart at the top of the crease. Lemons poised to take it. Two-man wall for Illinois that now becomes a three-man wall. Ordell taking charge on the field. Lemons slides it wide. Clare's shot is blocked by Cottrell. Ball comes out to midfield. It's a race, and the race is going to be won by Marco Flores, but Dewey gets there, charging out of his net to chip it down the field and out of play. Brave goalkeeping by Jason Dewey. Would have been a 2-on-0 if he hadn't come out of his crease. He almost decided too late, but it turned out he decided just in time. Illinois back in the offensive zone. Ordell double teamed in the right corner. Loses out on the ball to Kevin Jackson. Lemons shifts it down the field, catches Clare in stride, who chests it down. Clare will slow down and pivot. Through ball looking for Jackson down the left wing side, chipped away from him by Kranz. Cleared but not out by Kostakis. Jackson intercepted. Now it's Hobson. Brent Hobson on the left foot, long shot covered up by Haggerty. Out ahead for Fulkerson. He's played off the ball by Martinez, and he got his shirt pulled. That'll be a foul on Fulkerson, team foul number 9 on Illinois. 4-0 Wichita, 10-16 to play in the second quarter. Lazy restart by Bryant was intercepted. Bryant had to run down the loose ball. Chipped down the field by Dewey. Headed on back by Illinois, but only as far as Modesto, who tried a shot. That's saved. Rebound Pittman, and he scores! On his return, Travis Pittman has a goal for the B-52s. And the ankle feels good enough to dance. Welcome back, Travis Pittman. His 6th of the season makes it 5-0 with 10:04 to go in the second quarter. The header was actually inadvertently flicked on by Illinois for Modesto as he came down the left side. He had a lot of whip on his shot. It was blocked down by Haggerty, but right into the path of the oncoming Pittman, who made no mistake about it, going across the face of goal and into the bottom corner with a simple volleyed effort. 5-0 B-52s. They are cruising here tonight. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Wichita gets a steal just after the restart. Lauder is wrestled off the ball by Abel, and that's a foul on the Piasa, their 10th. So they're 2 fouls away from putting Wichita back on the power play. They're 1 for 1 tonight. Brady Bryant working the dribble. Into the circle for Sack. Sack gets around his marker. Wide left for Kevin Jackson. Jackson beats 2 defenders for pace down the left wing wall. He tried to center it for Cordovas, but the ball was behind him. Cleared out to center by the Piasa. Only as far as Clare. Jackson 1 touch to Cordovas. Laid it off for Clare left wing. Clare tried to dump it into the corner. It got intercepted by Barely. And a collision in the corner, barely nudging Jackson into the wall. And that's a foul on Illinois. Team foul number 11. Cordovas tried to play a pass off the restart. It got stolen away, and Nilbert Nativo tried a 3-quarter field shot that was never going to challenge the goal. Dewey able to grab it in his crease. Clare, cross-field ball for Sack in front of the penalty box near side. He'll work it back for Dewey. Modesto does get credit for the assist on the Pittman goal. That's Modesto's 3rd of the year. Long shot by Martinez, spilled by Haggerty, but he's able to clean up the rebound himself in the left corner. Pass stolen away. Chris Lemons with the steal, coming up from his defensive spot. Now Cordovas in the right corner. Out to Larry Martinez. He rolls it back for Cordovas. Back for Pittman. Now Lemons right wing. Lemons with a lot of space to dribble into. Lemons a long-range shot, turned up high and into the crowd by Martinez. That was a centering ball from Lemons, but Martinez volleyed it into the seats. Well conceived. The finish not there for Martinez, who already has 1 goal tonight. Illinois on the ball. Guzman, right wing wall. On back for Kranz. He'll chip it cross field. High off the glass, centered in front, cleared aside by Casey Martin. Now we have a whistle. And Kranz fouled Larry Martinez. Kranz was on the ball, Martinez came to challenge, and then Martinez fell down. Kranz called for a foul. That's 12 on Illinois, which means it's power play time for the B-52s. With 7:51 to play in the second quarter of this game, Wichita already in front 5-0.
2-minute penalty for 6 fouls. It'll be a B-52 power play.
We're going to have, I think, a timeout on the field. Yes, we are. We'll take a 1-minute break with 7:51 to go in the first half. Wichita 5, Illinois 0. This is B-52 soccer. 2s earlier, he's out there with Chris Lemons, Matt Clare, Michael Chang, and Brent Hobson. Back to action, Colin Lauder will take it ahead. Rolling it on for Chris Lemons. He'll sweep it wide right for Hobson. Now Lemons chipping it into the left corner for Clare, who chests it down. Clare back out for Lemons. Back to Clare. Back to Lemons, who runs onto it. Down to Hobson. Hobson, a shot palmed aside by Haggerty. Hit the top of the glass, and it's headed by Clare back for Dewey. Fine reflex save there by Alan Haggerty. Lemons a long ball ahead for Lauder in the left corner. Back along the wall for Clare. In front for Chang, who knocks it down. Chang tried to send it on through. Pass didn't have enough on it. It was stolen by Barely, and Barely able to clear it to center. But Lemons tracks it down quickly and starts it the other way with 1:10 left on the power play. Hobson cross field for Clare. Clare, a shot saved by Haggerty, sliding and blocking it with his feet. Clare has it back again, left wing. Under 1 minute left on this power play now. Hobson, high right wing, deep in the corner for Lauder. Back along the wall to Hobson. Lemons. Lemons to Hobson. Wichita trying to unlock the power play here. Clare left wing. Back across for Hobson. Lemons up top. Lemons for Clare. Clare shot and score! Matt Clare's been due for one. He tallies his team high 14th of the season on the power play. 6-0 Wichita with 6:27 to play in the first half. Goal and an assist for Clare tonight. And Lemons gets another power play assist. Two power play tries, 2 goals for Wichita tonight. On the restart, Illinois has Corey Scott on the ball. Ahead for Aaron Guzman, who dummies, tries to run on it again on the left wing, but first to it is Casey Barton. Back come the B-52s. Bryant ahead, dummied by Modesto, but nobody to run onto that one. It came through to Haggerty in his crease. He scoops it up. Haggerty heaves it down the right wing wall, almost out of play. Nativo got there, but immediately muscled off the ball, and a back pass comes to Dewey. Into the corner for Modesto. His shot just across the face of goal. And we got a whistle and a foul as Martinez tried to earn possession in the corner far side. He committed a foul. I believe that's team foul number 5, and it is on the B-52s. Haggerty dribbling ahead. Chips it down the field. In the corner, it's Cottrell trying to get it back to Fulkerson, and does. Fulkerson trying to thread it through to Cottrell, couldn't do it. Stolen by Modesto. Modesto taking it down the right wing wall, quickly stops. And now we'll back pass. Brady Bryant ahead to Pittman in the center circle. Pittman looks good tonight in his first game back. He's got a goal, getting plenty of minutes. Cordovas onto his left foot, tried the long-range effort. It was blocked. Came through to Nativo. He chips it down the field looking for Fulkerson. It's a race. Hobson gets there first. Nudges it back for Dewey, who chips it clear. Clare at midfield, back along the left wing boards for Bryant. Comes back to Dewey. 4:43 counting to play first half. 6-0 Wichita. Scored 4 times in the first, twice here in the second. And we got a whistle and a foul called on Wichita. That's going to be their 6th. That's a ticky-tack 6th foul. Brett Hobson on the dribble put an arm out to create space, I guess. That is a ticky-tack foul there. But it's Wichita's 6th, and it gives Illinois a power play. And maybe this is what the Piasa need to get jump-started. Clare will serve the penalty. With 4:37 to play in the first half, Illinois will have the edge. Martinez, Hobson, Sack, and Lemons are the penalty-killing unit. Dribbled ahead by Miles Abel for the Piasa. And a crossfield ball to nobody. Martinez trying to get there ahead of Abel, and does. It's loose now at midfield. It's taken back by Kranz. Kostakis ahead to Ordell. Now it's Abel. Wide left, Kostakis. Kostakis faked the shot. Crossfield ball for Kranz. Kranz got around one man, was tripped down, and they call the foul on Hobson. That'll give Illinois a restart on the right wing about 30 feet out with 1:28 left in the power play. Ordell standing over it. Ordell will take it, and he scores! Blake Ordell on the restart. Blasts it into the upper 90. Dewey never flinched. He never had a chance. And Illinois is on the board. Blake Ordell on the power play, his 4th goal of the season. They've all come against the B-52s. And with 4:03 to play in the first half, it's now 6-1 Wichita.
Wichita 6, Illinois 1. The Orange
Chip down the field by Lemons off the restart. Chested by Haggerty. Then he whiffed on it. Second try, able to clear it. It's Ricky Farron down the field for Kostakis. Wide left for Scott. We'll see if that goal gives the Piasa some wind in their sails. That's the second time this year Wichita's allowed a goal straight off a restart. Happened in Dallas 2 Thursdays ago. Being played off the ball is Corey Scott by AVL Cordovas. Cordovas coming the other way with possession. Good through ball to Claire. Claire one-touch save by Haggerty. Chested down by Lauder, but he's played off the ball. Able to poke it back through on the second chance to Lemons. Boy, that was wonderfully worked there. The through ball by Cordovas. Claire tried to flick it in with the right, but he flicked it right at Haggerty. Now Hobson running onto a ball from Cordovas. He tried to center. It got stolen by Scott. Scott out ahead to Nativo, and here come the Piasa. Nativo's crossfield ball got deflected by Hobson rushing back on defense. He plays it out ahead into the offensive zone. Nobody home but Haggerty. Haggerty ahead for Kostakis, and now Haggerty has it right back. 2:44 and counting to play here in the first half. 6-1 Wichita. First 6 belong to the B-52s. Illinois has the most recent one. Matt barely tried a shot from the right wing. That got deflected right off of his foot. Came out to midfield. Tussling for it is Farron. He won the ball and got fouled, or no. Illinois committed the foul. Oh, wait a second. Who committed the foul? Yeah, it was Illinois. Foul on Illinois, their 13th. The restart is played back to Dewey. He returns it to Dan Sack. Ahead for Travis Pittman. Pittman turning the corner down the right wing wall ahead for Cordovas. He's double teamed, able to force it ahead to Larry Martinez. Martinez turns in a tight circle, works it back to Sack. Now left side Bryant. Down the left wing wall, but nobody making a run for Wichita, and Cottrell will get there first to slide it back to Haggerty. Crans back to Haggerty. And the keeper will dribble out near midfield before chipping it down the field. It'll be chested down by Sack, but kept in the offensive zone by the Piasa. Now it's loose at midfield. Matt Clare gets there first. Through ball through Cordovas, and we got a whistle. Cordovas was not going to get there. They were going to play the advantage for the officials. And now they blow the whistle and they call the foul on Illinois for taking down Matt Clare at the midfield stripe. That's their 14th foul. Bryant ahead for Clare. Now Pittman off the restart. Minute and a half left in this first half. Sack's ball chipped to Chang. One-touch volley ball across the field into the right corner. Getting there first is Greg Crans for Illinois. He's dispossessed by Matt Clare. Clare back heel for Bryant. A long shot right at Haggerty, who knocks it down and grabs it and fires it out ahead. Miles Abel there first down the right wing wall for Illinois. Left side for Crans. Crans will start ahead. Almost overran the ball and then turned it over at midfield. 2-on-1 developing here for Wichita. Pittman, wide right for Bryant. Bryant centers it back. Pittman has a tap in and he scores! Travis Pittman is back and scoring goals for fun. 7-1 Wichita with 52 seconds to play in quarter number 2. Two tonight for Pittman. Brady Bryant gets his first assist of the campaign. And the B-52s restore their 6-goal advantage. Kickoff taken by the Piasa inside the final minute here of this first half. Scott, a long ball out ahead, right wing for Jared Fulkerson. 3 B-52s converge. Nativo able to get it. His centering ball knocked away by Barton. Almost came through to Guzman. Came back to Haggerty instead. His long ball comes through to Nativo. Trying to get around Lauder. Lauder denies him. Loose ball to Michael Chang. Chang bringing it ahead. Good reverse ball ahead to Lauder down the left wing wall. Lauder cuts inside the right foot. His shot just wide. Almost a hat trick goal there for Colin Lauder. Down to 13 seconds. Chris Lemons on the ball left side. Ahead for Lauder. Down to 8 seconds. Lauder dribbled. Barely almost stole. Now it's Chang. It's Michael Chang. Back for Lemons. Lemons shot, score, but they're going to wave it off. It came just after the buzzer. Wichita about a second away from an 8th there. They'll have to settle for 7. Wichita dominates the first 30 minutes here tonight at Hartman Arena. Your halftime score, the B-52s 7, the Illinois Piasa 1. The whistle blows, the kickoff starts us off here in the third quarter of play. Alan Haggerty on the ball for Illinois. He'll roll it slowly ahead for Cody Kostakis, who nudges it right back to his keeper. Haggerty wide left for Kostakis. Kevin Jackson pressing. Barely tried to squeeze it wide left. Bryant stole it and headed it down into the corner. Hustling is Jackson, but Kranz will get there first. Kranz couldn't clear it on the first try, does on the second chance. Aerial duel nodded forward by Casey Barton over Blake Ordell, but stolen at midfield by Kostakis. Numbers here for the Piasa, but a cross-field ball batted away by Barton. It came back in deep for Ordell, and that was barely, and his long-distance shot stopped by Jason Dewey. It was right at Dewey, down low. He put his arms down, stopped the progress of the shot, and gobbled it up. Wichita ahead for Natan Modesto. He swivels and shoots from the top of the 50, just wide. Lands in the corner. Larry Martinez trying to seal it off and does, and he turns and shoots. That's deflected out to Modesto. Coming wide for Hobson in the right corner. Jostling with Kranz. Hobson able to poke it around. 2 defenders. Long range effort for Bryant. Blazes high and out of play.
Fouls stay the same. The fouls do not reset after halftime.
Just underway in the third quarter. It's 7-1 Wichita. 2 goals for Colin Lauder, 2 goals for Travis Pittman. The throw ahead stolen by Clare, but he bumped into Pittman. And the ball carried all the way back to Haggerty. Now ahead, stolen by Lemons, and Lemons had a shot that he just put wide. Lemons was one-on-one. The keeper was well off his line, but Lemons couldn't put it on goal. Illinois coming the other way. Ball chipped out ahead for Nilbert Nativo, but Dewey gets there first, leaping to catch at the top of his crease. Nice bit of footwork by Lemons to leave Nativo in the dust. Now Hobson plays it back for Dewey. Wide left for Lemons. Through ball, trying to catch Lauder in stride off the boards. Lauder takes it in. Over for Matt Clare, right side. His pass was deflected and now knocked back to midfield by Illinois. Chased down by Lemons just ahead of Dewey's crease. Lemons will chip it off the head of Nilbert Nativo from close range. Wow. Nativo stayed on his foot. He's made of sterner stuff than I am. That hit him right in the side of the head. Loose ball at midfield, headed wide. Illinois will win the battle for the loose ball. It's chipped to center. Lauder able to run it down, and Lauder is sent for a tumble by Miles Abel. That's going to be a blue card foul on Abel. Abel threw out a hip check on Colin Lauder, and that will send him to the penalty box. First blue card we've seen as far as a straight blue card goes. Wichita's been on 2 other power plays, and they've converted on them both. They have the extra man here with 12:17 to play in the third quarter and a 7-1 lead. Lemons, Lauder, Hobson, Chang, and Clare. Same 5 that's been out there for the other 2 power plays for Wichita. Lauder high left off the restart. Across for Lemons. Right wing to Hobson. Now Lemons. Wichita's been very patient, methodical on the power play so far tonight. Clare in the left corner. Skip pass to Lemons. Now Lauder who runs onto it. Cuts inside the right foot. His shot is tipped just high. Headed back on net by Chang into the arms of Haggerty. Chang got the deflection in front. It deflected just over the net and off the glass in front. Good headed attempt on the second chance by Chang, but Haggerty equal to the task. Wichita coming back the other way. Minute 17 on the power play as they re-enter the offensive zone. Lauder high left in the corner for Clare. Back across, Lemons up top. Wide right Hobson. Hobson feigns a shot. Back for Lemons. Back for Hobson. He'll try the shot. It's blocked. And up off the top of the glass and out of play in the far right corner. Wichita will get the restart. Hobson will take it. Back to Lemons. Under a minute left in the power play. Clare out high now. Deep in the corner. Lauder. Lauder turning inside. Back for Lemons. Deep in the right corner. Hobson. Back for Lemons. Lemons the point man. Wide for Clare. Clare's shot was blocked in front by Barely. Clare run down the loose ball. He knocks it all the way back for Dewey. 39 seconds left on the power play. Wichita will reorganize. One more bite at the apple here. Hobson down low right. Lemons. Lauder from distance deflected wide a goal and came back to Clare. Clare fires it home! Matt Clare from a tight angle in the left corner. And they've got a team dance here. They're rowing the boat along the boards as Matt Clare has his second. It got down low in the left corner. Haggerty tried to glove it, but he was out of his crease, so he chested it, nudged it with his foot. It wrapped around the boards to Clare, and Clare from a tight angle put it into the empty net. Third power play goal of the night for Wichita. Second power play goal of the night for Matt Clare, his 15th of the season. And with 10:37 to play in the third, it's 8-1 Wichita. And if you're into round number milestones, that is the 50th goal scored at home by the B-52s this season. Immediately a turnover on the restart, but taken right back by Abel just out of the penalty box. Blake Ordell at midfield. Back for Kranz. Head for Haggerty. Back for Kranz. Now Ordell, pressured by Brady Bryant. The two tumble to the ground. That's a foul on Bryant. Team foul number 8 on Wichita. Ordell take the restart. He'll chip it down the field, looking for the left corner. Zachary Cottrell is down there. It's off a pair of heads and safely caught by Dewey. Sack was trying to head it back for his keeper. It actually hit Larry Martinez in the head, and Dewey smartly able to glove it. Dan Sack and Dewey sharing the ball. Wichita with an 8-1 lead. More jostling far side as Modesto was pulled down by his shirt by Kranz. That'll be a foul on Illinois. Modesto is up and he's okay. That is 15 fouls on the Piasa. Or check that, they call that foul on Wichita. Wow, I don't know about that. Long ball caught by Dewey, leaping in the corner of his crease to grab it. So that's 9 team fouls on Wichita. They called it on Modesto. Long ball for Pittman for Clare, but he couldn't get enough on it as he ran in front of goal and Haggerty dove on top of it. What a pass by Pittman. He and Clare, they're buddies, and they've been working on some stuff on the training ground, you can tell. Ball rolling around the right corner into the crease. Dewey able to glove it. Illinois trying to apply some more pressure. Truth be told, the Piasa have played better since the first quarter when they were just not in the game at all. The second quarter was their best. Wichita back in full and complete command, though, here in the third. Cordovas at midfield. He's knocked down, has it stolen by Nilber Nativo. Nativo quickly dispossessed by Cordovas. Cordovas takes it right back, running down the right wing, and he overran the dribble. Illinois takes it back. Ahead for Guzman. Aaron Guzman feinting inside, cut off by Martinez, who plays it back to center. Settled down by Barely. Ahead looking for Ricky Farron. He's tackled off the ball. We got a whistle, we got a foul. It's on Farron, who roughhoused with Daniel Sack. That's 15 team fouls on the Piasa. 8:17 to go in the third, 8-1 Wichita. Casey Barton on the right corner, tried to chip it in front and got headed back down to him. Now Cordovas, long range, left-footed drive is over the goal and out of play. The hooligans must be bored. They're chanting my name. God bless the Douglas Street hooligans, every last one of them. Steal at midfield, Barton in front, one-on-one with the keeper, slides it ahead, Cordovas taps it in for the goal. Javier Cordovas. He's got his second tonight. A turnover at midfield turned into a 2-on-0. Casey Barton slipping the ball around the keeper. Cordovas made his run, tapped it in with the left foot. He won't score an easier goal this year. 9 on the season for Cordovas. Barton gets his first assist of the year.
In 24-hour emergency service. 409-4186 by the electric at 409-4186.
Javier Cordovas the goal, Casey Barton the assist, 7:49 to play in the third quarter. Wichita's lead is 8, 9-1 over the Illinois Piasa. We're back to action and Wichita quickly taking over possession. Brady Bryant wide left for Hobson, back across for Clare, who tried a first-time shot, but we got a whistle. And there was a foul called, a handball, I believe, called on the B-52s. Down into the right corner, Brady Bryant gets there ahead of Blake Ordell, tried to clear it out, couldn't quite do it. Martinez poked it to center, comes back into the offensive zone of the Piasa. Fulkerson out to Ordell, left wing. Ordell with some nifty footwork, but he's tackled off the ball by Larry Martinez. Here comes Michael Chang. Chang, nice footwork to get around a defender down the right wing wall. Then he gets tackled from behind. That'll be a foul. Will it be a blue? Yes, it will. Blue card foul for Greg Kranz. And Kranz will be sent off for 2 minutes at 7:03 to play in the third quarter.
7:03 remaining in the third quarter. Illinois Piasa, 2-minute penalty.
Wichita is a perfect 3 for 3 on the power play. Lauder has a goal, Clare has 2. And they're both out there with Chang, Hobson, and Lemons.
Get behind the orange. Let them hear ya. 5-on-4.
Into the offensive zone quickly for Matt Clare. He'll play it out high for Lemons. Left wing to Clare, down low to Lauder. Lauder in front. Chang couldn't turn it in, and it's stolen by Illinois. Piasa looking to break, but Lauder outruns Fulkerson and nudges the ball on back to Chris Lemons. Long ball ahead for Hobson. He's being pressured by Kostakis. Back to Lemons, now wide left for Clare. He has some space. He's closed down, slides it back for Lemons. Hobson chips it across the field, headed down in front by Clare for Lauder, centered for Chang, back to Clare. One touch passing here. Lemons back to Clare, who shoots and scores! Matt Clare's got a hat trick. And Clare leads a celebration parade. leaping on the dasher, saluting the crowd. A hat trick for Matt Clare, his third of the season. And Chris Lemons will get his third assist of the night with 6:18 to play in the third. It's 10-1 Wichita. The B-52s ruthless on the power play tonight. They are 4 for 4. On the restart, Nilbert Nativo plays it back for Illinois. Piasa can generate nothing. I don't know what the possession stats are. We don't have the Opta stats like they do in English soccer, but Wichita's had a dramatic possession advantage, especially here in the third. They get it down low again for Kevin Jackson. Out high to Sack. Sack back to Jackson. Now Sack. Sack on the right wing. On back for Lemons. Now Larry Martinez left side. Pressure coming. Martinez able to pass out of it. Lemons back across for Sack. Ahead for Martinez, right wing side. Scooped it around a defender. Sealing off with his body. Able to pass back for Dan Sack. Modesto on the right wing wall. Chipped it through two defenders. Poked it back for Lemons. Illinois just can't get the ball. Now they poke it away from Sack, and now they're on it. Cody Kostakis on the ball. Kostakis bring it straight down the middle. Two defenders on him. Centered now and chipped away by Kevin Jackson, hustling back defensively. Corey Scott settles it down at midfield for Illinois. Now Haggerty. Long chip looking for Nativo, but in the left corner. Lemons gets there first, and he whips the header over to Dewey, who catches. Wichita back in possession, 4:45 and counting to play here in the third. It's Pittman back for Barton. Now Pittman in the center circle. Works it down the right wing wall for Modesto. Back for Brady Bryant, back down the wall for Pittman making a run. Pittman poked it in front, not much menace to it. And diving on top of the ball was Alan Haggerty. That may have been helped on back by an Illinois player. Long ball for Scott, for Ordell. He takes it in left wing side, slides it onto a runner, right wing. That was Farron. And now a shot tried by Abel from the right wing is into the crowd. (10-1) B-52s. They have 4 power play goals tonight. Hold on, they're going to say this shot was deflected, so essentially a corner kick on this restart here. And a shot by Ordell off the restart, blazes just high. And a high boot came in there from Kranz to keep it in play. Ordell's got again a volley, and that one's just high. Barton able to clear to center. Best spell Illinois had in this third quarter by far. Ball in the Wichita offensive zone, cleared out to center. Only as far as Hobson along the right wing wall. Crossfield ball for Lauder. He tries to settle it off the boards and does. He gets bumped down by Marco Flores, and the foul is called. That's 16 on Illinois. Restart taken backwards for Hobson. Now Brady Bryant. Bryant dribbles, tried a long shot. That got blocked by Aaron Guzman. Charging down the rebound back at midfield is Clare. He knocked it back for Dewey, who chipped it to midfield. It was intercepted, but only came to Hobson. Hobson, long ball ahead for Cordovas with space in the offensive zone. He centers to Bryant. Bryant takes a touch and fires. That's saved by Haggerty. Hobson settles the rebound down. Back to Clare. And he'll lazily roll it back for Dewey. Larry Martinez back on the pitch and on the ball. Leaving it for Chris Lemons in front of his own bench right side. Chip diagonally. Haggerty comes out to catch it. Knocks down his own teammate in the process, and that's Miles Abel, and Abel might be hurt here. He is rolling around in pain on the field. And we've got injury timeout. He's going to need medical attention here, it looks like. With 2:50 to play in the third, we're going to take a 1-minute timeout as Miles Abel is attended to. Wichita 10, Illinois 1. This is B-52 soccer. Miles Abel has been helped to the bench. He appears to be okay. And on the restart, Alan Haggerty walks it ahead, and he'll fling it down the field. Actually, no, he'll roll it short for Corey Scott. We resume play. 2:45 and counting left here in the third. Wichita leading the Illinois Piasa 10-1. Goals in this period, a pair for Matt Clare to complete his hat trick, and an Eviel Cordovas goal. He's now one of 3 B-52s who have 2 goals. Ball chipped ahead by Illinois, intended, I believe, for Nativo, but he couldn't get on the end of it, and Dewey able to gather it in his crease. Wichita the other way. Nifty bit of skill by Kevin Jackson to get around a defender. Out ahead, Cordovas. Cordovas, a step around, onto his left foot, the shot whistles wide. Contact in the opposite corner. Guzman goes down under the challenge of Martinez, and that's a foul on Wichita. Their 11th, so the next B-52's foul puts Illinois in the power play. Illinois possessing the ball in midfield. Jared Falkerson knocks a back pass for Haggerty, wide left. Back across the field for Haggerty. Haggerty chips it down the field into the right corner. Bangs off the wall, chested down by Zachary Cottrell. Pittman pressuring him. They both go down. That's a foul on Pittman. Pittman disputing the call, but he's going to be called for the foul. That's 12 on Wichita, and Illinois will have a power play with 1:28 to go in the third. Illinois is 1 for 1 on the power play tonight. Blake Ordell has their lone goal with the extra man. Michael Chang will serve the infraction. Martinez, Hobson, Sack, and Lemons will kill the penalty. Illinois will take a timeout here. We'll take it as well. A 1-minute break with 1:28 to play in the third quarter. Illinois about to go on the power play, but Wichita has had the power tonight. They lead 10-1.
Productive on the road.
Isn't she amazing?
If you need it for your business, you'll find it at Office Max, all at great prices. Restrictions apply. See store or officemax.com for details.
Power play opportunity for Illinois with 1:28 left in the third. Wichita 10, Illinois 1. Michael Chang serving the penalty for the 6th foul infraction. The restart rolled back to Guzman, who dummies it. Ordell's shot was scuffed in. Lemons blocked it easily and chips it down the field. Back come the Piasa. Falkerson ahead for Ordell. 4 defenders around him. Ordell turns inside onto his left. Shot blocked by Lemons. Ordell really the only one for Illinois tonight showing any kind of offensive impetus. He has their lone goal. Falkerson down low right for Cottrell. He'll try a shot that's just wide. It came across to Ordell, and his shot from the left wing is saved by Dewey. It was right on Dewey, and he caught it easily. Wichita plays it down the field. 41 seconds to play in the third. Falkerson ahead, sliding as Dewey spilled it. Cottrell tried to put it in front off the boards, could not. It came out to Hobson. Hobson trying to chip the keeper from behind his own 50, and he put it wide. We've seen him do that this year. Did it against the Denver Dynamite in U.S. Open Cup play. Now a long ball comes out ahead, and Dewey able to settle it down and catch it just inside his own crease. 10 seconds left in the third. Dewey fires it down the field. Looks like there'll be 32 seconds of power play time for Illinois to start the fourth. Chipped down the field by the keeper. Palmed out of there by Dewey and put in by Guzman, but after time had expired. Are they going to get a restart here? Did they call a foul on Illinois? Did they say Dewey was interfered with? I don't think it matters. The third quarter is over. There will be 32 seconds left of power play time for Illinois on the other side, but the fourth quarter arrives with this game seemingly well in hand for Wichita. It's the B-52s 10 and the Illinois Piasa 1. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter. Check that. Back in 2 minutes with the fourth quarter on KGSO. Wichita will take the kick. They'll go left to right here in quarter number 4. It's back for Chris Lemons from Martinez, and Lemons chips it down the field. Alan Haggerty quick to play it. That wasted 10 seconds of power play time. Here come the Piasa. Long range effort by Kranz is just wide. Centered off the boards by Fulkerson. It's chested down by Hobson, played away from him. 7 seconds left on the power play now. Deep in the right corner, Hobson fighting against 2 defenders. And the official will blow the whistle. And time has expired on the power play. So Michael Chang rejoins the fray, and Wichita kills off the Illinois extra man opportunity. Fulkerson took the restart and just kicked it over the boards. So Wichita will get a restart, and Jason Dewey will handle it. Heaves it down the field. Getting there first is Matt Barely. But he turns it over. Jackson with the steal to Chang. Chang trying to chip the keeper. It's saved. The rebound is saved well by Haggerty. Now centered in front. Taken away by Cody Kostakis. He's on the run for Illinois. Down the middle. Kostakis. Wide left for Ordell. Ordell in front. His shot. He scores. Blake Ordell has both goals for the Piasa tonight. Believe Kostakis will get an assist there. And with 14:01 to play, Illinois have another. They trail 10-2. Turned in onto his right foot from the left corner and then beat Dewey short side, got him flat-footed. Good bit of play there from Blake Ordell. He is by far the best player for this Piasa squad. The other way, Travis Pittman quickly off the restart down into the right corner, but he's overrun. Gets the ball back, centers it for Claire. Claire, a drive just high. Claire from about 40 feet out just missed a fourth. Couldn't keep it down. Barton deep in the right corner for Natan Modesto. Modesto wins the ball, but commits a foul in the process. That's 13 fouls on Wichita. There have been more fouls in this match than we've seen in a B-52s match for some time. The two teams have combined for 30 fouls. Haggerty on the ball after the restart. Rolling it left side for Scott and getting it right back. Chip down the field and out of play. Wichita will get the restart now because Haggerty was out of his own end when he played it out of play. Wichita gets a restart where it went out of play. Bryant takes it. Hobson back across for Bryant left side. Bryant's got a lot of space. He'll roll it down the boards looking for Modesto. More contact, another foul on Modesto. He knocked down Corey Scott. 14 team fouls now on Wichita. 13:08 to go. It's 10-2. Long ball chested down by Brady Bryant. Now Lauder. Lauder between 3 defenders, dispossessed by Barely. Wide right and falling down trying to play that ball in a hilarious way was Marco Flores. Now it's deep in the corner, and Hobson has it stolen away from him, and a score. Nilber Nativo has scored for Illinois. They've got 2 straight now, and they've cut it to 10-3 with 12:49 to go in the fourth. .12:49 left, and Illinois within 7 at 10-3. For Nativo, his first goal of the season in his 4th appearance. On the restart, Chris Lemons chips it down the field, looking for Cordovas, but Haggerty comes forward to catch it. Down the wall for Ricky Farron. Ahead for Kostakis, but the pass too far out in front of him, and it rolls into the crease for Dewey. Got to credit Illinois here. They could have folded the tents. They have not. Gotten goals from Ordell and Nativo, 2 of their very best players. probably purely cosmetic at this point, but they are playing hard and playing through to the end. Javier Cordovas along the left wing wall. Trying to get around two defenders, could not. Dispossessed. The loose ball rolled out to Sack at midfield. Cordovas has it back on the right wing wall. Dispossessed by Farron, but Cordovas runs it down, gets it right back, and was fouled by Farron in the process. That's 18 fouls on Illinois, which means that's a multiple of 6, if you can do the math. That will give Wichita another power play. Wichita is 4 for 4 with the extra man tonight. They'll get another chance here with 12:02 to go. The power play 5 remains the same as Nativo goes into the box to serve the penalty. Lemons, Lauder, Hobson, Claire, Chang. Claire gets it, left wing. Touched it, able to recover and get it back to Lauder. Now Hobson, who tries a drive from the right corner and blasts it up above section 106. Restart for Illinois. Be taken as a corner kick by Haggerty. And he'll hoof it down the field. Got it to Ordell, who shoulders Lemons off the ball. Lemons trying to catch up as Ordell tries to play keep away. He's dispossessed by Hobson. Wichita will regroup. .30 seconds gone on the power play. Long ball ahead for Claire in the left corner. Back high left for Lauder. Now Lemons up top. Claire back for Lauder. Lauder squibbed the shot. It came through to Chang. Back to Claire. Claire's shot just wide. Rebound in front. Cleared out of play by Ordell. And there will be a restart at the top of the crease. Or should be. It will indeed be a restart at the top of the crease. Chris Lemons will stand over the ball. Two-man wall for Illinois. Lemons is ready. Hobson will come around and take it. He drove it right into the wall. Lemons settles it down all the way back in midfield. Minute 9 left on the power play. Claire left wing, back out for Lemons. Back to Claire. Claire's on already scored a hat trick tonight. Hobson in the corner right for Chang. Back out to the wing for Hobson. Lemons. Claire back to Lemons. Back to Claire. The shot just wide. He was looking for the upper 90, and he didn't miss by much. 40 seconds left on the Wichita power play. Claire left wing. In front for Chang, back to Lemons. Claire, back to Lemons. Back to Claire, in front for Chang, who turns and shoots, and it's blocked by Barely. 23 seconds left in the power play. One last bite at the apple. Claire, a shot, and it's coming up my direction, and that's not good. Way out of play. Fan tried to throw it back in, hit the top of the boards. That's not good enough. Second try gets over from a fan in the front row. Haggerty will handle the restart. Heaves it down the field. Kostakis knocked off the ball by Claire. 13 seconds. Wichita in a hurry. Trying to get one more shot on the power play. Good through ball from Hobson to Claire. Back for Lemons. Lemons a drive just wide. 2-1 and the power play is over, and Wichita no longer has a perfect power play night. What they still have is a 10-3 lead with under 10 minutes to play. Hobson across for Bryant. Now Larry Martinez. Martinez for Brady Bryant. There were only 4 on the field there for a little bit for Wichita. Having trouble figuring out what the rotation was going to be. Now Kevin Jackson darts onto the field. Barton chips it down into the left corner looking for Chang. Chang does a nice job to shield the ball, but chipped it right into the chest of the defender, Cottrell. Nativo tried to hit a long ball. That got stolen at midfield by Martinez. Nativo took it right back, and now Barton clears it up off the dasher in front of the Illinois bench. It's headed back by Cottrell into the hands of Haggerty. Play down the field by Greg Kranz. Nobody on the other end but Brady Bryant for Wichita. A little 1-2 with Martinez in the defensive zone. Now across the way for Barton, who collides with Fulkerson. Play on, says the official. Here comes Modesto down the field. Modesto taking it into the right corner. Now swivels. Plays it back for Bryant. Bryant ahead, but nobody made a run to the ball. Haggerty able to intercept. It's shipped as far as Jackson, who tried to head it in front. It was stolen by Scott. Loose ball. Barton plays a nice back heel. Trying to clear it was Nativo. He hit his own teammate, but the ricochet came back to Haggerty. Scott with it now. Back for Kranz, who will chip it down the field. Looking for Ordell in the right corner. Ordell gets there first, tries a shot. He hit the inside of the post from a tough angle. Rebound was loose in front. We have a whistle and a foul, and it's called on Ordell. Team foul number 19 on the Piasa. Ordell nearly missed his hat trick.
Foul on Illinois, number 19.
8:03 left, 10-3 Wichita. Illinois has both goals here in the fourth. Modesto gets the fling downfield from Dewey. Plays ahead for Matt Clare, ahead for Pittman. Pittman wide left, retreating. Still with the dribble. Wide right for Bryant, now Pittman has it back. Nifty footwork from Pittman. Wide right for Bryant making a run. Bryant will try a shot, it's just wide. Chested down by Ordell, and he's fouled from behind by Pittman. 15 team fouls on Wichita. On the restart, Illinois with it. Haggerty chipping it down the field toward the crease. It's headed by Ordell into the back of the net. Wow, what a goal by Blake Ordell. He whipped the high arcing header over Dewey, who got caught out. And Blake Ordell has his hat trick, and Illinois is within 6 at 10-4 with 7:26 to go. And Alan Haggerty will get the assist. Timeout on the field. Illinois has scored 3 straight goals, but it's still Wichita well in front, 10-4 with 7:26 to play in the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute. This is B-52 Soccer on KGSO. To be concerned with how they're finishing this game out. They've allowed 3 goals to the Illinois Piasa. The last one, a wonder header from Blake Ordell, with Alan Haggerty, the goalie, getting a rare assist. Wichita on the ball after we come back from the stoppage. Chip down the field for Eviel Cordovas. He chests it down. He turns. He heads it towards goal, spinning in the air as he did, but he didn't get enough on the header, and Haggerty made the easy save. This is Sports Radio 1410 KGSO Wichita. I'm Dan Lucero, coming to you live from Hartman Arena. Blue card foul called. Is that going to be on Nilbert Nativo? It is. So Illinois has just picked up a blue card, and Wichita will have a power play chance. Nativo and Lemons wrestling in the far corner in the offensive zone for Illinois, and Nativo gets carded. So for the 6th time, this is a season-high number of power plays for Wichita. The B-52s will have the extra man with 7:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. A chance to add another. It's the same. Nope, check that. There's been one change to this power play alignment. Still Lemons and Lauder deep, but Cordovas is on for Hobson here. Chang and Clare, the other two. Chris Lemons up top. Wide right Lauder. Back Lemons. Down deep, Cordovas comes around it. Lefty drive is blocked away by Haggerty. He got the legs together to block it. Wichita settled the rebound down. Lemons Wide left, Claire. Down in the corner. Back out for Lemons. Lemons for Cordovas. He'll try a shot. That one saved. A diving Haggerty got down over to his left to make the save, and it's cleared into the bench for Illinois. So a restart coming at the top of the crease for the B-52s. Minute 16 left on the power play. Lemons poised to take it. Sweeps it wide for Claire, and Claire blasts it up in my direction. And again, that's not ideal because I'm way up here. So Illinois will get a restart with a minute 14 left in the power play. It's rolled ahead by Haggerty for Kostakis. Barely had a tough time with it in the zone. Played it for Haggerty. Haggerty banks it off the boards. Lemon steals. Chang for Cordovas, back to Lemon. Wichita back on the ball with a minute left on the power play. Lauder. Lauder tees up a right-footed shot. Saved by Haggerty. Rebound to Claire. Claire, a shot. He scores! An excellent dummy run by Chang on the rebound as it rolled out in front. That allowed the ball to come through to Claire with a window to shoot, and he made no mistake about it. Matt Claire has a 4-goal night, 17 on the season. And with 5:53 to go, Wichita has their 5th power play goal of the night. They lead 11-4. Colin Lauder will get credit for the assist. 3-point night for Lauder tonight. And Illinois will take a timeout here with 5:53 remaining. We'll take a 1-minute break. Wichita 11, Illinois 4. This is B-52 Soccer at KGSO. Dan Lucero with you from Hartman Arena. The Wichita B-52s have extended their lead on another power play goal. Matt Claire scoring. Colin Lauder gets the assist. 5:46 and counting to play. Wichita's lead is back to 7 goals at 11-4. Alan Haggerty called for a 3-line pass. That'll move the restart back down in front of his crease. Actually, it'll come to the top of the 50-foot line. My mistake. Matt Claire will charge and take it and shoot, and it's tipped just wide and caught off the boards by Haggerty. I think it was Kevin Jackson who got a touch to it. Wichita almost had another. Jackson with a good steal to get it away from Kranz. Works it to Natan Modesto, wide right. Sliding it ahead for Martinez, and a shot is saved nicely by Haggerty. Really good ball from Modesto, but Martinez unable to finish. Now it's in the right corner. Modesto tried to thread it through. It got blocked down by Kranz, then Martinez committed a foul. At 16 on Wichita. The restart, though, stolen straight away by Jackson. Wide right, Modesto. He tried to center, it came wide. Martinez on it now. Larry Martinez's shot is blocked. The rebound is loose. It's into the left corner, and Martinez gets there. Trying to carry it through 3 defenders, couldn't do it. And now Kranz goes down again, and that's a blue card foul on Larry Martinez. So for the 3rd time, Illinois will go on the power play tonight. First straight blue issued to Wichita. Larry Martinez, the guilty party, with 4:52 to go.
4:52 remaining in the 4th quarter. Wichita B-52 penalty on number 92, Larry Martinez. 2 minutes from 4.
Illinois 1 for 2 with the extra man tonight. Ordell has their power play goal. Haggerty plays the restart ahead to Matt Barely, and here come the Piasa. Hobson, Cordovas, Lemons, and Sack killing the penalty, and a score right away. Ordell centered it up, and Zachary Cottrell tapped it in. Nobody marked him. Easy as you please. It's Cottrell's first goal of the season. Ordell should get an assist. 4-point night for him. And with 4:43 to play, it's 11-5. Off the kickoff, Matt Clare bangs it down the field. Cordovas heads it down to himself in the right corner, played it back to center, but over past Pittman. And it's stolen by Illinois, but a good tackle by Cordovas gets it right back. Pittman squeezes through two defenders, not a third. Dispossessed by Barely. Now to center, and Nativo on it. Now we got to whistle another blue card. Guzman went down hard, and Brady Bryant's going to be shown blue. So Wichita will go right back on the penalty kill with 4:22 left in the fourth.
4:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wichita B-52 penalty on number 20, Brady Bryant.
Bryant shown the straight blue for tripping.
Penalty killers back out on the pitch.
Martinez, Sack, Lemons, and Hobson, a more familiar penalty kill unit out there for Wichita.
5 on 4 for the next 2 minutes. Let's help them keep that
Nativo
ball
ahead for
back.
Cottrell into the right corner looking for Fulkerson. Lemons got there first. Now Hobson able to clear it, and Hobson is fouled. Illinois picks up team foul number 20. Wichita will get a restart. Lemons just hoofs it down the field. Nobody chases for Wichita. Haggerty will chest it down in the near corner. Nativo starts it forward for Illinois. Threads it through to Fulkerson in the right corner. He centers it. It's cleared by Sack. And Hobson plays it out of the zone. Nativo able to get it right back quickly. Barely across the way. For Ordell off the wall. Big bouncing ball, and Lemons will charge it down and clear it out into the offensive zone of Wichita. Minute 10 left of the power play. Long shot by Barely. It was a worm burner. It was cleared easily out to the far wall. Hobson is there. Hobson bangs it around the defender, and Hobson is in alone on goal. Brent Hobson, wide left, tried the shot. Haggerty dragged the foot to save it. Wow, what a save by Haggerty. Nearly another shorthanded goal for Hobson, who had 2 of them in that U.S. Open Cup match against Denver. It would have been the first shorthanded goal in PASL play in B-52's history. 40 seconds left on the power play now. Fulkerson out high. He'll try a long-range effort. That whistle's wide right. Rebound is saved by Dewey. Rebound again, saved by Dewey. An acrobatic diving save to his left. He palmed out this third chance by Nativo in front. And Wichita clears to midfield, only as far as Fulkerson. Ordell double team. Loose ball, Sack clears it, but out of play wide. 2:36 left, 11-5 Wichita. The Piasa have 14 more seconds of power play left. And a free kick at the top of the crease. Taken by Barely right into the wall. Ordell charged it down to 5 seconds. Ordell, long-range effort, blocked by a sliding Larry Martinez. And the power play is over. Haggerty wins a race to the loose ball, barely got there ahead of Hobson. Back to full strength. Back heel pass by Nativo, stolen by Brady Bryant. Bryant down the left wing wall. Cross field ball for Hobson. He'll slow it down and back pass to Dewey. Lemons chips it down the field. Clare will get there first in the right corner. Nice turn, shot is wide. Rebound headed on goal by Jackson. That misses wide as well. Forced Haggerty to dive, but he didn't get a touch to it, and it didn't matter. Great effort by Kevin Jackson. Minute 45 left. The result not in question. Give Illinois credit for playing a fine fourth quarter, scoring 4 of their 5 goals in the final 15. Wichita won this game in the first 3 periods. Going to be their second in a row. And they'll have a chance to move back to 500 if they can win in Tulsa next Saturday. Michael Chang down in the left corner, got around his defender. He centers it up for Claire. Claire in front for Jackson, who couldn't tap it home. He had the net gaping, but he couldn't get a foot to it. Jackson sliding it back under pressure for Barton. In front now for Chang. Chang turns and shoots, and Haggerty came out to block it. The rebound in front, and it's a header over the goal by Jackson. Boy, KJ's had so many chances, hasn't been able to turn one home. Under a minute to play here at Hartman Arena. Ball at midfield, Jackson stole it and got fouled. Jackson cut in front of Kranz. Kranz committed the foul. That's 21 on Illinois. Restart quickly taken for Chang. Wide left for Claire. Claire tried around the keeper. His shot was saved by Haggerty. Claire juggling to maintain possession. Works it out high left for Brady Bryant. Back for Barton. 34 seconds. Wichita have one more in them. They certainly look hungry. And now they look to be settled back deep. Barton passes ahead. Michael Chang, the back heel off the wall to Pittman. One touch back to Chang off the wall. He played it just wide of Haggerty's net. Haggerty did a good job cutting off the angle. Ordell tried a long shot. Dewey caught it with 8 seconds. He flings it down the field for Chang. Chang in the left corner wins the race to the ball. Centered it for Pittman, who fell down. And there's time. That's your game. Wichita wins. Final score tonight from Hartman Arena, Wichita 11, Illinois 5. Stay tuned after this 2-minute break. The postgame show's next. This is B-52s Soccer.